right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to Ratazah. It'll be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Kwadash. And it's going to be real quick. I'm pretty sure you've heard the news already about Alex Jones. And he was ordered to pay $1 billion to the families of the Sandy Hook shooting. All right. And basically, I'm going to entitle this, maybe Alex Jones did sneak into the Bohemian Grove. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. And they, this is the way of the wicked elite getting back at him. But nonetheless, it's not really about, that was a little corny joke, Salakia. But what I wanted to say is this whole Alex Jones thing, right, is basically Esau Edom setting the precedent, okay, going forward, all right? That's what he's doing. He's setting the precedent. And this is the word precedent off of Google. It says an earlier event or action that is regarded as an example or guide to be considered in subsequent similar circumstances. All right. So basically, again, this is going forward. They're showing you this is how they can handle things, man. If you're spreading so-called misinformation, okay, you see, which we know ultimately this is going to lead to what? The famine of the word. Okay, you see, this whole Alex Jones situation is nothing more than Esau Edom setting the precedent. Okay, maybe it was their way to get back at him. Again, for sneaking into the Bohemian Grove and exposing him. Okay, but we believe he's an insider. We believe he's an insider. He's a, but nonetheless, it's Esau Edom setting the precedent. Okay, going forward, an earlier event or action that is regarded as an example or guide to be considered in subsequent similar circumstances. So we know ultimately Esau Edom's going to crack down on this truth. That's who he really has a problem with. The men of the Lord that are exposing his ass and exposing all the wickedness that's going on in this world. Chiefly who the wicked are, per Malachi 1 and 4, Esau Edom, it's exposing them fake so-called Jays, okay, them small hat, big nose people. We're exposing them, their lies, all the skullduggery that Esau Edom is up to. We've been exposing them, all right? Not to mention, you've got his own people exposing him, the truthers, So going forward, whatever they decide to roll out, their agenda, whatever agenda they're rolling out, if you speak out against it, you speak out against these false flag attacks, they've already set the precedent, okay? Which we know ultimately is going to lead to Amos 8 and 11, the famine of the word, all right? Things are getting hot and heavy. A lot of things are going on in the news. Okay, information is being put out there at an all-time high speed through the internet, the unicorn. All right, so they have to figure out a way to lock this thing down, and they set the precedent. Okay, if you're going against their the so-called status quo, you see what can happen to you. All right, so hey man, beautiful times that we're living in. Beautiful time for the elect, horrific time for the wicked, for 2/3 of Israel. All right, so get this truth in you while you can, man. Don't lollygag. Now is not the time to be playing around. All right, Yahweh Shai is about to lock this thing down. All right, the devil is about to come down with great wrath, knowing that he have but a short time. All right, again, that Alex Jones situation is nothing more than Esau Edom setting the precedent going forward. All right, so this is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, look, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land. And we know a famine is coming, an actual famine of resources. But Yahweh Shai HaMashiach said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh. All right? This is really how you get fed. how you get, you know, you feed the spirit through the hearing of the word. All right. But Esau Edom is going to lock this truth down, man. He's going to demonize the men of the Lord, as we keep telling you. Okay. Heavy persecution is coming on the men of the Lord. All right. So it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh. Because we're in the times where everybody's on edge, you know, everybody's hanging on by a thin thread, and they're tired of hearing us exposing this truth. We're slapping them in the face with reality, not only with the scriptures, the prophecies, but also these news articles. The evidence is overwhelming, and they're getting tired of hearing us out there on the highways and the byways, um, you know, throwing a monkey wrench in their agenda. Okay, so they're gonna lock this truth down. All right, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. Okay, there's gonna be a crying for wine. In the times to come, the evil times, you're going to be looking for answers. You're going to remember the men of the Lord that we've been warning you over and over about these times, and you're going to be scrambling to get to us. Okay, but you're not going to find us in that day. As it is written in our second Ezra, we're going to be as pilgrims upon the earth in them times, man. Okay, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to cause our tongues to cleave to the roof of our mouths. We're not going to be reproving you no more in them times. So now is the time to get this oil in your vessel. Okay, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's going to be the stability of your time, man. The strength of salvation. Okay, now is the time to store up these righteous acts. Okay, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. You see, for thirst of what? Of this truth. Okay, that's the times we're coming into. All right, and the Alex Jones, this is setting the precedent. Okay, they're setting the precedent going forward. All right, so stop playing games, stop lollygagging, be on fire for the Lord. Seek the Lord while he may be found. All right, because hey, this thing can you can wake up and overnight the truth is locked down, the internet's locked down, all our videos are pulled down. Heavy persecution. It can happen overnight, man. Okay, you see? So, hey, man, keep pushing, keep fighting the good fight of faith. We're close, man. We're close. Victory is nigh. You can taste it. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam yasharala.